What's up, guys? This is Miasin. So we just got the 3 TCG exclusives from the Megatins 2024 announced, and they're looking to be very interesting. So let's get into reviewing them, and obviously smash the like and subscribe button. Okay, so the first one is Heavy Polymerization. Normal spell. Fusion summon 1 fusion monster from your extra deck using 3 or more fusion monsters from your hand or field as materials. So that's... I can immediately think of Guardian Chimera, and then you can also banish monsters from your extra deck as materials up to the number of monsters your opponent controls, but you lose life points equal to the total attack of monsters banished that way when this monster is fusion summoned. Very interesting. And it's also not once per turn, so drawing multiples can be good. This card, quite clearly, just by reading it very quickly, I can understand that it's more of a going second card than a going first card. Going first, you're not doing anything with this card. It's just a worse polymerization because less generic. You gotta summon a monster using 3 or more materials. That's a little too much. And preferably, you want to use 0 materials from your hand or field. You really want to use as many cards as possible from the banished and try to rely as little as possible on other kinds of cards. It's interesting that the more monsters your opponent controls, the more materials you can also use from your extra deck. So if your opponent controls 3 monsters, then you can use straight up everything from your extra deck, and it kind of behaves like a generic shuttle fusion. But you do have to banish the materials from your extra deck to the, it's not like you're generating advantage by banishing them, unless there are certain cards that trigger their effects when they are banished in the extra deck. I'm gonna have to check, but so far, this is really cool. I can see, just like this guy's saying, this could be Cyber Dragon support, and yeah, I mean, it definitely has potential, so far so good. I'm a huge fan, and I will be featuring a bunch of combos with this card. Okay, now we've got Mind Castellan, level 6 Dark Psychic. Looks really good. I mean, the artwork on all these cards so far is insane. Generic, no, actually, no, yeah, it is a generic monster. You can target one face of monster your opponent controls, switch control of that monster and this card. If the synchro summon card is sent to the grave, you can target one face of monster on each field, switch control of these monsters, and you can only use this effect of Mind Castellan once per turn. This is a reference to chess, because you are Castellan, and like you're swapping positions between 2 chess pieces. I think that has to be it, and obviously it's also a pun on the fact that it works with a mind and it's a psychic, whatever. Nobody cares about that. What really matters is that this is Geonator Transverser 2.0. The main nasty combos that you can do with this is giving Acid Golem of Destruction to your opponent, and then switching control. So, that's how you can give a nasty monster to your opponent, and then even if your opponent has like Dark Ruler, it's not going to do anything. It doesn't really add any additional value to Yu-Gi-Oh! So anyways, this one is Thea, the Primal Being, the exact same level, exact opposite attribute, but the same type and the same stats as Nibiru, and it's also a Primal Being. Okay, during the main phase, quick effect, you can tribute monsters whose total level equal 11 or more. That is a cost. Not an activation requirement or anything. Not that it changes anything. Well, actually, no, yeah, that wouldn't have been possible anyways. Special summon this card from your hand, then if you control no other monsters, you can destroy 1 monster on the field with the highest attack. This one has so much attack, though. Are you really trying to destroy yourself? Would have been so much better if it was like destroy 1 monster your opponent controls with the highest attack. Anyways, you can only use this effect of Thea, the Primal Being, once per turn. Neither player can normal and or special summon more than 4 times per turn while this card is face up in the monster zone. Okay, so this isn't really a hand shop, honestly. It doesn't really hurt the opponent if you... I mean, you can't really use it on your opponent's turn because it's tributes for cost, which means that you can't use your opponent's monsters. Unless you have, like, Lair of Darkness or something. I don't know. I'm gonna have to check, but... This is interesting. Yeah, okay. The continuous effect is kind of nasty. Neither player can normal and or special summon more than 4 times per turn. God damn, okay. Getting to summon this card looks a little difficult, though. You do have to tribute monsters whose total level equal 11 or more from your own field, obviously. Otherwise, it would have been way too good again. So I don't know. I think this card is obviously the worst out of the 3 just because it's not really a hand shop to beat the opponent. You can't use it on turn 0 because you're not going to control any monsters. Unless, like, you nib your opponent, and then you nib yourself with a new nib. There you go. This is how it works. So, I don't know. This card, it's more cute than it's good. This card is... I mean, it's good, but it's unnecessary because we have Geonator Transverser. And this card is freaking cool. But compared to, like, the other world premieres that we had a few years ago with, like, Nibiru, Shifter, and Dark Ruler, those cards aged hella well. Whereas these cards... I think they will phase out very soon. People are gonna forget that these cards even exist. But again, this card, it has potential for sure in a bunch of decks. I think this is the better card out of the 3. You guys let me know how you feel about these cards in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys very, very soon with another video. Peace.